The groom gets on too. I think we're ready for the next step. So Bridget is stepping up and down and giving a click and a treat each time so that Boots can get used to the idea that Bridget's going to get on the cart too. You see how carefully she's watching? She says, "Where's Bridget going? She's my click and treat person. Where's she going? Don't tell me she's getting up there too." Did you notice how the shafts went up there? And we suddenly realized we had to sit at the very front of the seat so the shafts came back down properly. That seat is adjustable, so we can adjust it forward if we're both going to be driving in the cart for a bit longer. We actually drove around probably for about 10 minutes in this whole session. And this is interesting because I'm asking Boots to walk on. She's wondering where her ground person is. There's no ground person. And she says, "Do I really want to go walk on here?" And she tries, and it's so much heavier than before. She tries again, and she thinks, all that pressure on my chest, maybe I'm supposed to be going backwards. And I says, no, walk on. And so she puts her weight into the shafts and finally moves that huge weight behind her. So we were pleased because we weren't sure what was going to happen there. Let's have a look at some transitions. The walk-halt transitions and the halt-walk transitions. Having a groom there is great because you can do a halt and the groom has to get off after the click and go give the horse a treat. So we click just after the halt, and she's very good at waiting for her treat. She knows that if we click, that if she waits, the treat will come. We don't have to have it there instantly, so that's very helpful. And Bridget quietly gets back on, and we ask her to walk on. A tiny downhill there makes it a little bit easier for her to pull us forward. And we've walked around a little bit. Another halt. I clicked. Bridget gets off, gives the horse her treat. Stand quietly parked. This shows the importance of all that parking business that we've spent a long time on. We want the horse relaxed, just able to stand quietly. Bridget's just checking that everything's still properly attached and in the right position. She gets back on, and we ask her to walk on, which she did very nicely there. Now that time, she actually halted of her own accord. I think it was about 10 minutes later, and she was saying, "I'm getting tired, my muscles are getting tired, I'm a bit tired of this," and she just stopped. So I didn't make her feel wrong at that time, so I just let her stand there for a wee bit, and then I asked her to walk on. I have to ask her again to walk on, and she did. So that was really nice. I want to use as small a cue as possible to get the walk on. And that time she stopped again quite soon, so I thought, well, no, I didn't ask her to halt, so walk on. And then she halted again. I said, no, walk on. And she sort of asked 2 or 3 times, shall I stop now? And here she stopped again. I said, no, walk on. And I think she paused again. I say, walk on again. And now I say, whoa, and Bridget gets off. I click, and she gets her treat.